You don't need a lot of trig for this class, but you need a little bit because you need a little bit to be able to do physics. And so we got a right triangle here with an angle theta here. And so we got our sides A, B, and C, and the cosine is defined as A over C, and the sine is defined as B over C, and the tangent is defined as B over A. And let me put that in a slightly different context for you. And we're going to start getting there using the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, all of you probably remember because we've hammered it into your brains in high school. A squared plus B squared is C squared on a right triangle. Well, let's divide everything by C squared to get A over C squared plus B over C squared equals 1. Well, in this case, A over C is nothing other than the cosine, and B over C is nothing other than the sine. So this equation just becomes cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. What is this really telling us? Trig is all about a right triangle with a hypotenuse of length 1. And if you have a hypotenuse of length 1, if C is 1, then A is just cosine theta and B is sine theta. So all you need to know is on a right triangle with hypotenuse of length 1, all you need to know is the angle and you know the lengths of the other sides. Or if you know the length of one of the other sides, you can find the angle. And you do that from the inverse functions. And the inverse functions, like inverse tangent, I see this a lot. People make the mistake of saying, oh, tangent inverse, this is 1 over. No, that's not what it means. Don't do that. Um, Inverse tangent is another function, and it takes us from b over a to theta, right? It's just like tangent takes us from theta to b over a. Inverse tangent takes us from b over a to theta. More on that in a bit.